Wednesday morning in Havering, and Aidan is going to preschool. Driver John and escort Jan will see him safely there.
Bye-bye, darling. Have a lovely day.
In another part of this sprawling London borough, Katie joins the bus. For her, Aidan and several other babies and children, it's the start of another day of learning through play.
Hello everyone, hello everyone, hello Lily.
My daughter Lily was born with microphthalmia, which is a condition that her eyes didn't develop fully in the womb, so her eyes are very small and she wears prosthetic eyes. And she has a learning disability due to a chromosome abnormality.
Grace was born at 29 weeks and she was severely growth restricted, so she had lots of medical issues even before she was born, in fact, and she continues to this day. I mean, she's been home with us now for a year yesterday and has continuous hospitalisation due to chronic lung disease. She's profoundly deaf and she also has a ventricular condition.
Aidan is 2. He has an undiagnosed condition, so he's a bit of a man of mystery. He's fed by a tube into his tummy. He has no swallow or suck, so we have a suction machine. He has muscle tone problems. He's just learned to sit up, though, which is a huge achievement for him. He doesn't speak, but we're learning sign language.
For more than 20 years, First Step has given its children, their parents and carers, along with brothers and sisters, somewhere to feel understood and valued. For parents, the positive outlook at First Step comes in marked contrast to the negativity that they may first have experienced.
I was told that Grace had brain damage, like as if you tell somebody got the flu. Jill sort of looked up from his piece of paper and said, "Oh, you realise George's got brain damage." And it was such a shock and it was so overwhelming. And that was on the Monday. And I just remembered I couldn't wait to get back here the following week and talk to other people and say, well, this is what I've been told. You know, what do you know about it?
Oh, is it a cup of tea time now? For me? Your turn.
It was just such a relief to come somewhere and it was positive. You know, Charlie having Down syndrome wasn't a negative. You know, it was a positive, and to have staff sit with you and to be positive, it helps you to be positive, and well, I haven't looked back since.
Like its mainstream counterparts, First Step aims to make the most of each child's individual potential while helping them to develop a sense of social awareness. In doing so, it often uses some creative communication techniques.
Hello, Charlie. Hello. Hello today. Hello. 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 Hello.
A dialogue through musical sounds gives children like Charlie and Sam, for whom speech comes hard, an opportunity to reach outside themselves. And it's a tool that works just as well for groups as it does for individuals.
Ready, pass the bells to Daniel. Daniel, pass the bells to William. William? Yeah.
The use of light, touch and sound can also provide essential sensory stimulation. Some, like Katie, learn Makaton Sign Language and build a vocabulary of words familiar to any preschooler.
Turn
While the children learn through play, parents and carers are given help and advice from those who've developed years of understanding and knowledge of their concerns and needs.
Have a bit of post.
A confidential counselling service is available to parents and families who have a child with special needs.
Yeah, that would be fine.
And even after their children have moved on to other schools, the support, companionship and a deep bond of shared experience continues to sustain what will probably be lifelong friendships. It's not easy being the sister or brother of a child with special needs, and it's very important that siblings aren't overlooked. Through a culture of inclusiveness, they too can be helped through their difficulties.
It's quite hard growing up, and with the Civ Club it was much easier because there was a lot more people sort of our age that had the same thing going on, or even if it was different they had the same experiences and we could all talk together and it was much easier.
It helped me to make more friends, and I've carried them friends on from when I was like 8 or 9, and I'm still friends with them now.
One of the girls I met, we were about 10 and we got on really well, and her name was Danica, so Annika and Danica, we were a right pair, and we've become best friends ever since, and she looks after Adam sometimes now as well, and so it's really good.
But the love, care and development of the children remains at the heart of what First Step does. It's a place that few parents and carers can imagine life without.
Just don't know really what we'd do without First Step. It's just took a lot of pressure off of us as a family. The support is fantastic.
Everybody here knows you well, they know your child well, they love your child. There's no pretense in that, it's not their job. You can tell that they really love your child.
It would just be the two of us at home, wouldn't it? So yes, life would be very different.
Nothing matches First Step. It's an amazing place. We leave in July and it's not something I look forward to.
Everybody in there, they know when she's a little bit upset, she wants a cuddle, and they cuddle her. And it's just silly things like that I just think make this place so special.
It's time for us